I was talking with one of my clients on Monday, and he started to bring back some of his staff from furlough leave, and two of them have actually declined and said no, they wish to remain on furlough leave. And it got me thinking it might be worth recording a short video for you just to give you some tips on what to do if you find yourself in that same situation. We are starting to look at coming out of this lockdown period, and so businesses are putting in place safety measures to enable their staff to come back to work. But it is very likely that you will get some of your team who are really concerned about coming back to work. Perhaps they've got vulnerable family members in their household, or they've got childcare responsibilities because the schools haven't yet opened. So what do you do in that situation? Well, let's say you've had that conversation with them, you've asked them to return back to work, and they've said no, actually they want to remain on furlough leave. What should you do? Well, first of all, it's really important to understand what are their concerns, what is it that's worrying them about coming back to work, and reassure them about the safety measures that you have put in place, that you will be doing everything to make sure that they are safe at work, but really understand what are those concerns. And then it's about trying to come to some sort of compromise. If you're rotating staff on and off furlough, then could they be put at the back of the queue and brought back later on? You've probably already looked at home working. Is that an option? Could they do some of their work from home, or any aspects that they could do from home? If their concern is working due to childcare responsibilities, you could consider allowing them to completely shift their working day, maybe working really flexible hours, or measuring their work in terms of what they actually deliver rather than, number of hours worked. If they've gone and got another job and they can't come back because they have to give a notice period, then could you put in place different working hours, or a shorter working hours until they've given notice to their other employer and are able to come back to work for you. It is really, really important that you've considered any health and safety concerns raised by the employee, and that you've put measures in place and that you're able to reassure them. Do bear in mind that mental health concerns are quite prevalent at the moment. They are very real, so make sure that you've understood if the concerns are in that area, and make sure that you've put steps in place to support them with that return. If you've done all of these things and your employee still refuses to return to work, you could look to stop their pay. This may be enough to make them reconsider their decision. If not, you could commence then disciplinary action, bearing in mind that it is really challenging at the moment due to social distancing. So have a look at our article on that. So if you're in that situation and you're not sure what steps to take, do get in touch. I'm happy to have a chat with you about your particular situation and hopefully help you navigate through that to an outcome that works for you. Take care.